Hi, it's Ray Vachon here again at Ray Perry Music. I'm here to talk to you about drumsticks. As someone who doesn't play the drums, I actually had to take a little extra time to do some research, ask a few players, and obviously do some independent research, and with my own personal experience working here at the store. Drumsticks have a letter and a number and a lettering system that a lot of people have questions about. What do they mean? What are they there for? Well, we're going to kind of look at that. We're also going to look at the materials the drumstick can be made of and the different types of tips. First, let's start with the easiest part, the number. The smaller the number, the thicker the stick. The larger the number, the thinner the stick. So a 7 is a lot thinner than a 2. A lot of players who want to play light will choose a thinner stick because it's not as heavy, it's not going to hit the drum as hard, whereas heavier players will tend to use the lower numbers. Now, let's transition that into the different types of tips, and then we'll look at the numbers and what they mean. Alright, so let's take a look at the tips here on this group of 4 to the left. We've got an oval, a barrel, a tier, and a round. Now these will all offer different types of stick attack, to say, which will offer a different type of tone. The oval one is very focused. The barrel, because of the large contact area, so a lot of stick actually hits the drum at one time, you're going to get a very wide tone. The tier is going to be very focused or wide depending on how you grip it. As you can tell, near the tip it tapers, so there's less surface area, whereas as you get to the edge you are actually starting to get a wider surface area, therefore more attack on the drum. Then the round one is, those round heads can vary in size, and with the size it will depend on how focused it is on the drum. Now by focused I mean how sharp the attack is. If there is less stick actually hitting the drum head, it's going to be a sharp, quick attack. Now let's take a look here over on the right. We've got a different material. It's a nylon tip. Now a nylon tip is good for electronic kits, and it's also good to brighten up your drums. Now whereas the wood is a bit of a richer, warmer tone. And then of course on the far right we've got the marching sticks. These are the very large sticks that you usually see in the stick displays that one would normally not use on a drumstick. It's usually used on a big marching snare. Now let's take a quick look over to the different types of drumsticks, the letters, the A, the B, and the S. So first here we've got the A. It's for orchestra. Now keep in mind that these designations were done well before the modern drum set had ever became popular. These were given by William Ludwig, the numbers and the letters, and we've got A for orchestra. It's a fast, articulate, soft, medium volume stick with a small body, narrow neck, long taper. B for band. Now that's not rock band, that's and that's not even marching band actually, more combos, trios, quartets, and so on. These are durable, powerful, medium to loud volume with a medium body, neck, and taper. The final one is S. That's for street. We don't often see that one because they're the very large marching sticks. They have extreme strength, high volume, large body, wide neck, short taper. These are the sticks that aren't commonly used on drum sets, but of course, you can use anything that you want if it works for you. Now let's take a look at the lettering. We've got B for band, S for street, A for orchestra. Why not an O? Well, rumor has it that William Ludwig thought most people would think that it was a 0. So instead of wanting a 5A, they would ask for a 50. And it kind of defeated the purpose of having a number and a letter. Again, the fact of the matter is now the numbering and lettering system is still consistent, but it's not the same between all the drumstick companies. So a 5A with one company is not the same as a 5A with another company. Now we're going to take a look at the last thing, which is the materials a stick is made of, and well, how to pick a pair of sticks. Okay, so let's take a look at the different materials a stick can be made of, and let's look at how we would choose a stick. So we've got hickory, maple, and oak. Those are the main wooden types of sticks. Hickory being highly absorbent, so your hand's not going to take a beating when you're pounding on the drums, which is a good reason why they make baseball bats out of hickory. Oak, on the other hand, though, you do feel it in the hands, but it's a very durable stick, very, very dense wood. It kind of chips away. It doesn't just blast apart like a hickory stick if it breaks. Now maple, As someone who doesn't play drums, the only thing that I can tell you about maple is that they are a very flexible stick, which has an effect on how it feels when you strike it in your hands, from the research that I've done. Now, regarding how to pick out a pair, 5A, 5B tend to be the standard stick, kind of like 9s and 10s for guitar strings for electric guitar, or 12s and 13s for the acoustic guitar, or kind of a standard 5A, 5B would be the standard for sticks. So you can always start from there, and if you want it thinner, then you go to a higher number. If you want it thicker, you go to a lower number. And if you want to change different styles, obviously change the letter. The best thing to do though is just come into the store, grab a pair, feel them out, see what you think. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's what they're there for. And comments, any suggestions, something for next week, feel free. If there's anything you want me to talk about, I will see what I can do some research and find out some answers for you. Until then, take care.